Hi friends, thanks for joining me. It's Morag here and I've got a fun layout for you this week using the fantastic January kits. And as you can see, they're really vibrant and pretty. And I'll also be using one of the new dies that are in the shop. And in particular, I'm going to be focusing on the slide mount. There are a set of nesting dies, as you can see there. So there's 4 in total. And I've cut a few out using some of the cardstock that came with the, that's available with the January kit. And I'm just scrapping some fun photos from a kind of a impromptu photo booth that we had recently. And I think this kit will be perfect for this because there's so many bright colours and, it just gives it a really fun, happy feel. So I have it in my mind to do a border and hang some banners off there and the photos. So I'm just flipping through the papers that have come with the kit this month. They're just beautiful, aren't they? So I don't want it to be too busy because there's going to be a lot on there. So I'm picking out some papers that are perhaps a little bit more subdued, should we say, or with a smaller pattern. But that one with the daisies on, I think it is, it was my favourite paper ever in the whole world. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So I definitely want to be using that, even though it's not very quiet, to be fair. And as you can see, I am going for this kind of idea of stringing the border or the string across the top, and then I'll be hanging those photos and banners underneath. So I'm just flipping through the kit and you can see in the embellishment kit you get these pretty envelopes. Absolutely love envelopes. I don't end up using it, so it gets to live to fight another day, which is fantastic for me because I absolutely love envelopes. It's only because I had so many bits and pieces on there already. I didn't want it to be too overcrowded. So having now kind of, made a start, because I was faffing around for a long time, I've decided I'm just going to use the 2 or 3 pattern papers. In fact, it's 2 pattern papers on 3 sides. And I'm just going to lay out some banners. So I've not really measured these in any way other than they're about 2 inches wide, and then I've just eyeballed the length that I wanted. So I flipped one of them over just to give me a little bit of extra pattern and colour, just not so I didn't have too many of the daisy ones together, just because I think that would be a bit overwhelming. I was in a bit of a bind because I wasn't able to make a layout at the weekend, and I think this has helped me just focus on, getting the task done. Because are you a procrastinator like me? Because I can sit, I tried to do a layout at the weekend. I spent 2 hours. I started off with a plan in my head, spent 2 hours pushing paper around, and then only 2 hours later they were back where they started. So there's a lesson to learn there. I'm very slow. So I've got 4 photos that I'd printed off, and then I've mounted in those fantastic dies, die cut polar slides. Sorry, no idea what I'm saying now. The dies are amazing. They cut through like butter. They're very sturdy steel dies, very sharp. So they're really fantastic thing to have it in your stash, because of course we can use them again and again on all sorts of projects. But yeah, I think they're a really good investment, and as I say, they're really good quality dies. And I think things like this particular die, the frames, you'll just use all the time. I mean, they don't go out of fashion, they don't go off. So a really good way to build up your stash, I think. So I ended up tucking one of the photos below the banner accidentally, and actually I like how that looked. So I shall be going with that. I've got some of these little mini pegs, which I know you can get any little sort of craft store, they're kind of for children, are they? For card making? I've no idea. I know they're very commonplace over here. So you could try your local craft store if you haven't got some already. I suspect you have. But if you haven't got pegs, you could use a paper clip, a bulldog clip, lots of things really. Or you don't really need to secure them, but I just kind of liked how that looked securing my photos. So the snapshot, I love that design. That came from the main kit die cuts. I love the colours in it, and it's just perfect for this. It was almost like it was made for my layout. So as I couldn't get 4 photos across the top, I shall be adding one to the bottom there. And I'm just going to add one of the die cuts to the bottom, which I've secured with a bit of the same twine or a different colour, which I just think adds a nice bit of interest. So looking at the chipboard titles from the main kit, I've fallen in love with those, the chipboard phrases at the bottom there. And so I thought, it'd be really fun to arrange those, just a lot of journaling, which I wouldn't normally write. And I laid them down just to work out which one wanted to go where. And they're super sticky, who knew? So I should have known. So I just actually added a little bit of powder to the back, just so I could give me a bit more time to arrange things about, which is what you saw me doing here. And I just wanted to build like a whole section of those on the left there. I don't know if it came out how I originally planned, but I do like how it turned out. It was a good fun way of journaling, because there's some really funny phrases on there and really cute phrases. So I'm just placing all those in one go, and then I'll be mounting my photo onto a bit of foam tape, and then just adding my title to the right there. So when I looked at all the bits and pieces, because there was so much to choose from, I think sometimes it's I don't know, you got so much you think, I don't know what to use. So I was being really focused this time. I did actually get my layout done in one sitting, which is unlike me. So I did have to go and look at what a photo buffet is, which is just basically like a photo dump. I was taking the photos at our retreat, so I literally took about 100 photos, I think. Someone took these of us, of my little group. So it was really perfect for this. It's like Kim and Kimberly knew what I was doing this weekend. I think that's the fastest turnaround on a set of photos. I took the photos at the weekend, and they're scrapped on Monday, so way to go me. Never happens. So I'm just dotting a few little puffy stickers, and these are from the embellishment kit, and some chipboard stickers also from the embelly kit. And I found, for no other reason, a set of keys on that sticker set there, the chipboard stickers, and I really wanted to include that in my my border across the top there. And I saw this little teacup, so I'm just poking a hole and I'll be threading the twine through there. It's just a little bit of thing to dangle on my border. And because I've already stapled the original twine down, I'm just going to glue this into place and pretend it was all in the same lot. So only you'll know because you've watched the video, so don't tell anyone. I think that is going to wrap it up. I've left my twine very loose, so you can see I love the way it kind of is a bit wavy. Makes a change for me rather than pulling them taut. So there it is, my final layout. I love how it turned out. It was really fun, and I love the vibrant colours of the January kits and the cute little elements. So I hope I've inspired you to take out your kit and do something fun with the pieces in there. And I will see you on our Facebook group. If you've liked the video, give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. It'd be much appreciated. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care now. Bye.